Baby girl just went for a walk. She is super tired. But Pee-wee, tonight is especial las dos caras de Kiss.
I said you'll have fun, and I won't disappoint you.
Welcome, fellow Kiss fans. Welcome to It's All For You Demons, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan. Happy Friday. Welcome to Wax Night. I hope everyone had a great week. Little boy's outside, so I hope the screen's open, so I hope the noise doesn't bother you. Happy nature sounds and horrible highway sounds, but we'll get through it. It's Friday night. Let's have some fun. First, let's hot face. I feel my hot face is being split into two segments. I'm really hot faced on working on my Love Gun Army kit. We'll have some of that coming up in a future episode. And also I'm hot faced on foreign pressings. I'm going back on my word.
You're blowing it, man! You're breaking your own rules!
For a while I said I'm only doing Dynasty vinyl from here on out. I love foreign pressing so much, I'm going any foreign pressing because they're just so much fun to collect. And I always say this, you never thought when you were 19 years old, you never thought an album would be in a foreign language. Like the titles and the song titles and the credits on the back. You never thought of that. And it's just so cool and so much fun. And that is what we are talking about tonight. What is your hot face? Leave those comments below and let's wax. And as I mentioned tonight, we are talking foreign pressings. And this one came from Mexico. I had my eye on this many years ago, like 5 years ago. I remember I was in Costco when I lost it on eBay. But I mentioned it a couple weeks ago that I was watching something cool from the Dynasty era, kinda sorta, Dynasty era, and I won it. So it arrived. Of course it came from Mexico, so it took a long time to get here, but it is super cool. And it is this, the disco poster, 45. It states 4 super éxitos on the cover, and I looked up éxitos, and that means successes. So I'm thinking that means like 4 super hits, because the tracks on here are side A, Lick It Up, and that's why I said this is kind of sorta Dynasty. I mean, I refer to everything 79-80 as Dynasty, because we have a unmasked cover, obviously, right? Disco, I love that. And the songs on here are Lick It Up.
Michelle,
Wow.
do you speak Spanish?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. Could you help me?
Yes.
Because, see, I know what some things are called in English, but I don't know what they're called in Spanish.
Side A, Lick It Up, Prubalo. Charisma, which is just charisma, I guess, in Spanish. Side B, I Was Made for Loving You. Fui hecho para amarte. And Detroit Rock City, which I'm not even I'll try it. Who cares? Detroit, Ciudad del Rock and Roll. So there you go. Disco poster, 45. Like I said, kind of sort of Dynasty because it's also featuring Lick It Up. Lick It Up era, Lick It Up on the side A. Man, this thing's cool. And I'll show you the little record here. Gosh dang. This thing is a beauty. Disco poster. Look at that center ring, man. That is freaking cool. I love that it says disco poster. That is so much fun. Productos Especial Polygram. Gotta love foreign pressings. But the coolest part of this is not even the 45. It is this magazine poster that comes with it. Disco poster Especial Las Dos Caras de Kiss. Contains 1 disco, 1 record, 4 super éxitos, 4 super hits, we believe that means, and 1 poster. Man, this is freaking cool. And here is the back. You got Paul, Peter, Eric, Gene, Paul, Vinny, Eric, Gene. And it's weird, above Vinny, they have Peter, Chris. There why not an ace picture there, but probably a mistake, but a cool mistake it is. And here is the inside. Very cool pictures of Eric, Ace, Paul, and Gene from the Creatures era. So that's super cool. I don't know what any of this says. I'm gonna have to do Google Translate, of course, but we'll have to do that and maybe talk about it in another video sometime, because it is super cool. Looks like it's like a history, because I see a lot of like 1974, Hotter Than Hell, Dressed to Kill, Peter Criss, Substitute, Eric Carr, like kind of a history thing. But the coolest part of this magazine is, as it states on the front, one poster. And so open it up like that, then you open it up like this, and it is an amazing unmasked poster. How cool is that? And it may look like I'm wearing the same shirt from last week, but I actually wasn't going to do a video tonight. I was going to take this weekend off, but then this showed up, and so I thought we would hammer this out super fast and not take a day off. Have some fun, talk and kiss. Little boys out here doing citizens on patrol, squirrel hunting, and bird watching, and rabbit watching. Speaking of talking kiss, let's talk the Kiss Journal, May 23rd. Happy birthday, Dynasty. You glorious bastard. Wow. Dynasty was released today. In your opinion, was Dynasty the return of Kiss or a giant misstep in the band's direction? What is your favorite track from Dynasty? Why does this track win top spot? You guys know my love of Dynasty. Looking at it from a teenager's view, 1979, 15-year-old kid, yes, Dynasty was a big misstep. Looking at it from the eyes of a 9-year-old kid, 1979, Dynasty was glorious and a wonderful step in the right direction. I love to think of all the kids that were birthed into being a Kiss fan in 1979 and loved it and wore those shirts to school and the belt buckles to school in 1979 and 1980, and it just died right in front of them. I mean, I know that's tragic and sad to say, but I love it at the same time because it's so Woolworths, magic, fun, childhood. It's just like I can equate it to like being a kid and loving like the Dukes of Hazzard, and then the A-Team comes along and the Dukes of Hazzard isn't as cool as it once was, and just that kind of stuff. Dukes of Hazzard when the Cousins showed up, like horrible, and your childhood dreams were crushed. And I have a feeling a lot of that happened to kids who became a fan in the Dynasty era, and you know, the 80s came in and their dreams were crushed. What is my favorite track from Dynasty? I love them all. Every single track. Top to bottom, back to front, front to back. Dirty Livin' would probably be my absolute all-time favorite of the record. I love that song. Just freaking love that song. And the disco mix by Jim Burgess is even better. So, and the disco mix of I Was Made for Loving You by Jim Burgess very much has my heart. Happy birthday, Dynasty. I love you. You're my favorite record. If I could collect one genre, it would be the Dynasty Unmasked era. I love it. Rock and roll all night and journal every day. See, Pee-wee's even interested in what's going on, little boy. Easy peasy tonight, Pee-wee. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight and waxing a little rock and roll nostalgia with us here in the Wax Night house. Be good to your babies, spay, neuter, microchip, take care, be safe. We will talk to you soon.